You know, the clothes I wear, like I try to use clothes that were grown without the use of pesticide. Cotton takes 50% of all pesticide use, and so that's why I believe hemp and organic cotton and organic flax and things like that are a better way to go. And where I live in Hawaii, all of the needs for the house are taken care of by solar energy. I have a Volkswagen that runs on biodiesel. We grow most of our own food, and so I minimize my footprint in some ways, but I have to say I have a giant carbon footprint. I'm flying all the time, and I just flew here last night from San Francisco, and I'm flying straight away back to LA, so you could accuse me of having a big carbon footprint, and that's something I'm hoping to deal with. On the other hand, I like to see innovative things that people are doing, like York University is having the construction of a subway, and it'll remove 1,700 buses from this campus, and I think that is a huge step. And so there's you know, I look at it not as if we can change everything today, but we can evolve. I one time met this Swami in India, and I was telling him how I wanted to start meditating every day and do yoga and stop drinking and et cetera, et cetera. And he looked at me and smiled and said, "Evolution, not revolution." And so I'm hoping that it is our own, our evolution in these areas will make a huge difference. When I was in my early 20s, which seems like quite a while ago, I got on this bus and I met this girl who just looked at me, and she could see because I was blowing my nose and I had a lot of acne and so forth. She just looked at me and she said, you're allergic to dairy. You should stop taking dairy and all that'll go away. I said, go away? I've had this my whole life. I've been to doctors. No one could tell me. She says, trust me, 3 days from now it'll all be gone. 3 days later, she was right. It was all gone after I quit dairy. And so it was, to me, it was an enormous step that started with a girl that I just met once. I don't know her name. I'll never see her again, but she had a dramatic impact on my life. And that started a shift in my diet that also eventually I realized every time I eat a burger or a steak, and about an hour and a half later, I got to lay down on the couch, and so I stopped eating meat. And I'm not suggesting that you guys change your diet, but all I'm saying is I realize that my diet is my footprint. And so it makes a lot of sense to eat organic as much as possible. And you have local eateries here like Fresh and Live and Fresson that you can support. And you can shop at the Grassroots Environmental Products store. And when those of you who are graduating, go out and start your own company. Check back with researchers at your and my alma mater, or you know, check with the company's sustainability solutions just to make sure you're on the right track. Support your local farmers market, and I understand you can get biodiesel here from Canada Clean Fuels. So there's a lot of great possibilities. I'm psyched about how sustainable York is. In 2002, the computer science building was built and as the first green building on the campus. And the campus now has 7 buildings constructed to meet LEED criteria, including the recently built York Research Tower, which is LEED certified, LEED Silver, actually. And most recently, York received the highest ranking for a Canadian university for their efforts in sustainability. So I applaud you for that. And finally, since brevity being the soul of wit, I discover I'm once again long-winded. I'm going to wrap this thing up with just a few words of advice. to you graduating class of '09. Appreciate your friends like they won't be around one day, because one day you will be right and they will be gone, or you will be gone, so appreciate yourself too. My kids taught me play is everything. Next one is obvious. Work isn't everything. Most people say success begets happiness. Actually, happiness is success. It took me a long time to realize that our government is a bunch of businessmen working for bigger businessmen. Oil is only the second biggest industry. War is the first. Think of your life as a canvas, you as the brush, and love as the paint. Paint something beautiful every day. Don't be dazzled by the things of the world. Accumulating things seems to be so many people's dream. The happiest folks I met had the least, so give away as much as you can and be happy. And lastly, you thought I was done. Lastly, never take advice from a confirmed slacker. Thank you all so much, and good luck.